makeup ama eyelash. Ukiangalia kwa hiyo ni zimejaa.
Nikuulize.
Inatoka inaenda kwa ile building inaitwa coordination building.
Nimekaa external, sidhani vile. December last year.
So if you give an average of between 500 and 100.
This is the Kinanie leather park that is intended to help the country add value to our hinds and skins and also create employment for people. So it is part of our strategy to industrialize by utilizing our own resources to add value to them and therefore create wealth and generate jobs. And then the other one we toured with you is effluent treatment plant that is intended to sort out our sea orange problems in this industrial town of Mavoko and its environs. So we were here today to inspect the progress in terms of completion of these projects that have kind of delayed because of the COVID problems, like the effluent treatment, the machinery delayed from arriving in good time. But we are satisfied with the progress they are making now. They are most of the machinery in situ, and they are busy installing. And I'm told the balance of the machinery is the ICs, and there is one container that is also about to be loaded to come. So we are projecting, from what we are being told, is that by June, the effluent treatment will be ready, so that we can now be where other developed countries are in terms of treating and recycling and reusing water when you have running industries. So all the environmental challenges that are experienced here because of poor sewerage management in this area will be sorted out by this effluent treatment facility. And then of course this industrial park, which will also be utilizing the same facility. There is a section that will be utilized to treat water that is coming from the leather tanning, that is the chemicals that are utilized here, will also be sorted out in the same park. So here the target is to not just do the leather, but also produce finished leather products, shoes, and it has a capacity of producing is it 5 million per year? Is it 5 or 10? 10 million shoes per year. And in our manufacturing and agro-processing strategy in the Big Four, the target was actually to do that, produce 10 million shoes that are produced quality using modern equipment. So we will be reaching that target. And though the park was supposed to be finished by end of this month, because of those delays not yet there, they are targeting May. But we are satisfied with the work, the quality of the work, even though it has not moved as quickly as we would have expected. But we are excited that finally our livestock products, especially irons and skins that we are now wasting and that prices are very low, will now be rather an industry to support them, so that our farmers, our livestock keepers, our livestock traders, and the entire livestock industry will be impacted by this facility that we are setting up here. That's why we are not producing for the country, we are producing for the world. Just like in the river there, we don't produce those expensive clothes for Kenya. We use Agoa to sell in the US and other places. So the investors we expect here are investors who have customers across the world. So we want to be global trader in terms of leather products. So it's not just for domestic demand. In fact, the target here is not domestic. The target here is for export market.
You have also blamed
The next phase, of course, is to look for investors who have the capacity to utilize this facility, bring in money, bring in networks that buy leather products, so that we are able to plug into those global networks. Then we have world-class shoes and other leather products being produced from Kenya. Like we have apparel and other clothing being produced in the river that you've seen this afternoon. There are no lack of funds. It's not lack of funds. Absolutely not. And the project is not delayed because from what I hear is there are also other escalations. The extent of the filling that was being done was more than what was envisioned, and I'm told the engineers have kind of revised those timelines. So there is nothing like a lack of funds. There is nobody complaining about funds here.
See why I say that is the idea was